I sneezed. Approximately 16 years ago, I paid $8.50 to watch a 2-hour movie about what happens while two people are sleeping. Spoiler alert, it's not a lot. If you've never seen Paranormal Activity, it's about this couple who are trying to video all the spooky shit that's going on in their house. But they weren't actively trying to video spooky shit initially. This guy just got a video camera and he was playing around with it and he just started recording all the spooky shit. That's pretty much everything. So, like, apparently this demon ghosty thing decided he was ready for his close-up Mr. DeVille because none of this shit apparently started, like, actively until after he got the video camera. It opens and closes doors. It rattles things. They put some powder on the floor and it left hoof prints. And they led to the attic. So throughout this whole movie, I thought somebody was just living in the attic. Because at the time, we had squirrels in our attic. And just a person living in the attic seemed like the most logical reason. And then at the very end, she gets dragged down the stairs by her foot. So, I mean, I guess talk about timing. Because, like, would all of this had still happened had he not had the video camera? And also, once they started catching the door opening and closing while they're sleeping, personally, I would start putting things in front of the door at night. I mean, we're not even talking about home defense, because at that point, we know it's a spooky ghosty. Like, maybe a chair in front of it, or a dresser or something. You could just move that little end table right in front of the door and see what happens. I read somewhere their production budget was only like $25,000. So, I mean, for $25,000, it did its job. It did its job better than a lot of movies I've seen. I can't help but think of all the people who walked in this movie thinking it was going to be some sort of weird sex tape. I will, however, say Mika went all in on his dedication to not getting between his wife and the ghost the entire movie. Once they catch it, like, starting to pull her out of bed and touching her hair and all that, he never once tried to, like, switch places between the door and her. And then it went on to spin off, like, 5 sequels, one worse than the next except for part 3, which was scary as fuck. Great sleepover flick, though. So, like, you got tweens, young children, go for it. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? My dad! Do, 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 do. He'll get the ghost.